But at the end of the day, if it's about the technology, then it's not about teaching, because technology is a transparent conduit for teaching and learning. So my goal in getting your questions is really to mirror what a classroom experience would feel like, even though we're in a webinar format. So you can see from a student perspective what you should be able to expect when you take a class like this.
Dr. Lance, fantastic to see you today.
Hey, it's great to see you too, my friend.
I had this brilliant idea that if I let the people see who is going to be instructing them on November 18th when you give your talk, that they would be a lot more enthusiastic about joining. So creating effective remote learning environments is the webinar that we're going to be hosting on November the 18th. Dr. Lance Ford is our presenter. And what I'd like to do is just give him the opportunity to tell you guys a little bit about who he is and what he's going to be presenting on that day. So, Dr. Lance, I'm just going to give it to you. Like, who are you?
Well, thank you, Steve. And thank you, everybody, for taking time from your busy schedule to watch this recording. I'm really a classroom teacher. It's what I've been doing for 27 years of my life. I am in a rural community in southeast Oklahoma, extraordinarily small, about 800 as of the 2010 census. However, interestingly, there are about 670 kids who attend school here. Over half of those kids do not live within this district. That means we're reaching them either online asynchronously, online synchronously, or possibly they're traveling in. We have a lot of flexibility in the way that we allow students to be a part of the amazing things that are going on here at the school. And I think central to all that, Steve, really is three things. Number one, we still want to feel like you're here. So we're trying to create an individualized and differentiated environment for those learners. And that goes to number two, which really is the relationship that we want students to feel with their faculty members. We want them to feel like they're known by their faculty members. They're not faceless, they're not nameless, they know these students. And we want to do all those things inside, number three, a secure environment. The last thing my teachers need is somebody come bebopping in the middle of class, blowing stuff up. So tying stuff to the learning management system, forcing authentication, being able to have a roster of attendees. I mean, we got to be able to get funded from the state. So we have to know who attended, when they attended, how long they attended. And we got to automate all that where teachers already live into portals like Canvas or Google Classroom or something like that. So that's really what we're all about, Steve, and that's where I am and what I do.
That's fantastic. So just let's talk a little bit about the questions. We've created this survey for each of the first 10 customers or the first 10 attendees have the opportunity to have you address these questions to them live in the session. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, my goal with that was really to make this the session that you want it to be. As you guys watch this and choose to join, our hope is that this is not the Lance dance. Excuse me. I got a lot of technology around me, and I can show WebEx boards, I can show Promethean boards, wireless technologies, all kinds of stuff. But at the end of the day, if it's about the technology, then it's not about teaching, because technology is a transparent conduit for teaching and learning. So my goal in getting your questions is really to mirror what a classroom experience would feel like, even though we're in a webinar format. So you can see from a student perspective what you should be able to expect when you take a class like this and engage with your instructor.
Absolutely, that's fantastic. Make this as relevant to them as humanly possible.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome. So again, we're doing this, creating effective remote learning environments, November the 18th. It starts at noon Eastern time, and we'll be going, give or take an hour, hour and a half, just depending on how many questions and interactions you guys. We can go longer if you guys want, but I just wanted to introduce you to Lance, give you an idea of the not only education that you'll get when you talk to Lance or when you hear him present, but he's not going to be dry, he's not going to be boring, he's going to keep you entertained, and he's going to teach a lot of cool stuff. So Lance, I can't thank you enough. We're really excited to have this webinar on the 18th. And other than that, I would just say we'll see you there, and I look forward to the presentation.
Thank you, Steve. I look forward to this as well. And thank you guys again for being willing to check this video out and hopefully join us for a conversation, not a presentation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Cheers. And I thank you so much, Dr. Lance. And we'll see you next month.
All right.
See you, everybody.